Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. Yesterday, I had a hangout, and during that hangout, there was a debate between Lashid For You and Angel Ramirez Jordan about religion and spirituality, and just about the Bible and its veracity, whether or not it's a book of revelation or just another book used to control people. Um, So there was a debate, and for those of you who have not seen it, I encourage you to check that out. I'll include a link in the card so that people can watch that for themselves. But that discussion inspired me to do this video right now. And my video is not going to really address like a lot of the key points that they were debating. It may touch on some of them, but it's not going to be a response to the substance of what they were debating. I just wanted to talk about the whole concept of religion and our struggle. So Malcolm X, in his speech, The Ballot or the Bullet, he talked about how black people need to unite. He talked about how we should not emphasize our differences, but we should deal with our common problems and our common enemy. He talked about how when we talk about religion amongst ourselves, um, we end up getting into arguments, we end up being divided, and when we're divided, we are conquered. We are conquered. And he said something about how people should keep their religion between themselves and their God when it comes to our struggle for black liberation, when it comes to the issue of black unity. Because often what people will do is they'll waste so much precious time arguing and debating about things that cannot be proven one way or the other. It all boils down to one's faith. No one can sit here and prove the existence of God using science. Um, it's all about faith, and that's what makes faith so important and makes it so special that it's not dependent on things that you can observe with your eyes, things that you can taste, touch, and feel. Faith is something much deeper than this physical plane that we exist on. And, I just think that when people want to bring religion into the discussion or into a situation where you have people of different faiths and stuff like that, all that does is end up with a situation where you have division. Too often, that's what happens. And we do not have the luxury to sit around debating and fighting with each other over religion. Because as Malcolm X pointed out, like regardless of these religious categories that we put ourselves into, the white man treats us all basically the same. We're still the victims of police brutality. We still suffer from disproportionate health problems and health issues, poor health care. We still have the problem of mass incarceration in our community, the problem of failing schools in our community, the wealth um, gap in our community, the achievement gap. We have massive problems that are in urgent need of being addressed. And I don't think that we have the time or the luxury to be fighting with each other over religion. Now, obviously, I think that religion is important. Um, and I don't like when people try to downplay religion or to attack religion in the name of being enlightened or in the name of having consciousness. Some people want to completely discount religion and pretend like if you believe in a religion, then somehow you're less politically aware, somehow you're less conscious, when that's not the case. When some of the most politically aware, conscious, and inspiring leaders in our community have been men and women of faith. Men like Malcolm X, men like Nat Turner, Men like Marcus Garvey, men like Adam Clayton Powell, great men and great women. A lot of our people were inspired by faith to be involved in movements. Faith gave them the courage to face adversity. And those great men and women of faith played a key role in our struggle. Religion can be a tool for liberation, and it can also be a tool of control and oppression. And it's up to us to make sure that our religion, that our faiths are tools for our liberation and our empowerment. Faith should not be a tool used to allow people to just be satisfied with the status quo and to wish for a better future without doing anything right now and here to change things, to change our lives and the conditions in which our people live. See, if faith just becomes hoping for the future, wishing for good things in a next life, or waiting for someone to rescue Black people, just sitting back passively as the conditions of our people get worse, then that's religion being used as a tool of control. That's religion being used as a tool for pacification and intoxication. And we don't need to have that kind of perspective on religion. We need a religion that is concerned about the daily conditions of our people. We need religion that motivates people to change their lives, both on the individual level and the collective level. So as long as religion is a positive force in our community, then that's a good thing. As long as it inspires people to change this world, then that's a great thing. And, we should be willing to work with people of different faiths to address our common conditions, whether people are atheists or Muslim or Christian or Jewish or Hebrew. We really need to be uniting as a people to address our concerns instead of putting each other down and tearing each other down and trying to prove that a point over another. Really, we should be about bigger and more important things than that. And we just need to learn to have mutual respect and tolerance for one another. Respect the faiths of others. Don't downplay their faiths. Don't be disrespectful, while at the same time maintain your convictions. So those are just a couple of thoughts I wanted to share on this issue. Tell me what y'all think. Just tell me what y'all think. And I'll just say this. Again, faith is something that just can't be bottled up and put under a microscope. God is bigger than that. There's some things that we'll never completely comprehend and be able to completely explain. So those are just my thoughts on this. Tell me what y'all think. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.